Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the SEO Club, our Advent Calendar, where we talk about predictions for 2025. We already showered you with lots of predictions from experts, so the SEOs out of there were introduced to ideas of brand becoming more important, AI overviews, how we actually work with AI overviews, links still being important, content being important. And today I have fantastic Alex, and he thinks outside of a box. Okay, so his predictions are going to be a little bit different. I'm sure about that. Alex, welcome.
Hello, Ivana. Thank you for inviting me.
Of course, of course. As well, everyone, is Alex's birthday soon, so happy birthday to you. Cumpleaños feliz. You
Muchas
see, the
gracias.
fantastic people are born under the Sagittarius star. So, welcome, Sagittarius. And tell us, what is your prediction for 2025? What we should look out for, or what is not going to be that important? What do you think?
Okay. So, first of all, the good news is SEO won't be dead in 2025
No,
either. Okay,
still
no.
nothing. I already
It
bought my
will
black dress. Man, every year I buy a new black dress. Still not dying. Still not dying.
still not dying. It will be alive and kicking just as always. Okay.
Oh, good. Good. Actually,
Yes.
good.
Yes. Some things will obviously change. And in my humble opinion, the weight of the algorithm is going to go more and more into, I'm going to say two things. First of all, it's going to be user experience. And the second one is, and I think some of your other guests have already talked about that, the EEAT. So those two things, I think are going to be more important in terms of the weight in the algorithm. So what I mean by that is, for example, user experience and EAT are two things which are not easily manipulated. Like link building, for example, which is, as you know, very easily manipulated. And Google's going to go more and more into those factors within the algorithm that are going to be more complicated to game, so to speak. Okay. Google needs some sort of a mentor content to train the algorithm, and those mentor contents will be the ones, I think, with good EAT, and also those where the users itself validate that content is top notch, either by CTR, by dwell time, by conversions, etc. Okay. Link building, on the other hand, is still going to be an important part, but as you probably know, Google is getting better and better in detecting or differentiating into bought links and earned links. Traffic is a big component there. For example, Google looks if the backlink that you received actually brings traffic to the site, if people search for that article in Google itself, and so on. So that's an important part, and also where the link itself is placed within the content. Okay, it has to be surrounded by certain things. It's basically buying links in bulk, like people have been doing all the time. Like brute force ranking with just link buying. It's going to be much more complicated. Those links need to have some sort of a validation by the users generally, or by Google itself, noticing that those links are earned and not bought. Okay. And lastly, Black Hat is working better than ever. I
Yes,
think that
yes.
the Google algorithm
Sadly.
right now is in a place where it's actually partially broken. There's many new black hat techniques which are coming up, which are working well. Also, the old ones, which we thought were dead in the past, are coming back and are working again. So if Google doesn't fix that, then I think 2025 will be the year of the black hats. And that's my prediction.
I actually agree. We already had Vadim, and he said for 2024 that lots of black hat will be coming back. Obviously, spot on. It came back, and he's
Yes.
predicting as well. But it's true because we are trying to manipulate everything because Google is making it sort of like weird to rank. It was links. Now, as you said, the links are changing. Still, they're working. Like they're working. It's just not as beautifully that you get 10 links and you see a jump. Traffic
Yeah.
can be manipulated, CTR can be manipulated, and we're going to use it because we are SEOs and our job is basically break Google, right? Like they
Exactly.
throw something at us, we fight it, we throw something back. So, wow, those predictions are amazing. I agree. I think it's something that is growing. Google is really trying to do something to make sure you are a real user. We had a podcast saying fake it till you make it, and how you fake it, because not everybody wants to put their name to the website. But I don't think it's just having an author on your website anymore. That's not it anymore. It's
Yeah.
more having interviews and having relevant articles within your niche and having interaction, having podcasts, because we know that Google is learning from YouTube. So if you are appearing in podcast with your company like Alex from Intra Amplify, Google will know that Intra Amplify is real, right? So
Exactly.
yeah, I think
Exactly.
it's really becoming important. That's all you have
Absolutely.
for us? Those predictions? Blackhead
The,
coming back stronger than ever? Oh, very, very
yes.
beautifully, Jurghead. Fantastic. Thank you so much for finding the time and for sharing with us. I actually like the predictions. I think they are very, very spot on. I think they're very likely to be true. They are not dreamy. They are very down to earth, sort of get ready for this. And I hope that next year you will come back and tell us how all of this needs to be implemented in our strategy and
I
how
will.
these things should or should not work.
I will. I promise. Thank you very
Thank
much,
you.
Ivana.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
And Merry Christmas.
And Merry Christmas to you. Bye bye.